Hello, everyone. Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I originally had very little intention of playing this because I am not very comfortable with scary games specifically games with jump scares as the main means of inflicting fear. I don't mind being a little tense. I don't mind being a little scared. I don't like being helpless in games, and from what I understand, it takes a good while to get to anything that can protect me. So, I am following the typical formula. I'm gonna get the superior option of defense later, but for now, we are completely at the mercy of the animatronics. Before we start, I have acquired a better microphone than my little headset mic that I've been using. It is not long enough on the cable to reach the PlayStation, so I can't move my setup at all at the moment. But what I have done, I've taken some measures, and I've acquired I'm currently waiting on a USB multi-outlet, a USB hub where you can plug multiple USBs into it, and then plug that into the PlayStation or what have you that'll accept a USB, and USB extension cables. Those should be arriving in a couple of days for me. So I'll be switching over to a different headset, or at the very least, I will mute the mic on this headset. Yes, I do have two headsets. One I don't use because it's a little different. It's a wireless headset, but I don't want to rely on things that have their own individual batteries or individual charging requirements, because some of those don't charge and function at the same time. I have acquired an external storage device, which it doesn't matter how long that plug is. I just plug that in the back end. Excuse me, a little congested today. Sorry about that. You're going to have to suffer through hearing my stuffed nose the whole time. But I got the external storage device, 2 terabytes, and that'll free up a lot of space. I'll just kind of back and forth games between that from now on, because that's how that works, if you didn't know. You plug it in, you format it, and then you take a game from the internal storage device and switch it to the external storage, and that lets you it'll reinstall faster from the hard drive between the two hard drives than it would just going by disk, which is my preferred medium, because if you put a disc in, it downloads. No internet used on it except for the updates, which is smaller than the game, typically at least. But that's the faster option. But the hard drive to hard drive method, I feel, would work better. Lately, I've just been, deleting this, deleting that, reinstall this, reinstall that. Just takes forever. And this version of events, the external hard drive, I imagine that means the update data goes with it. So it's there. I don't have to continuously concern myself with those. So I'll be freeing up a good deal of space in the near future. There's some games that I don't play often. I keep them on just because I don't want to have to re-download them. This will save me plenty of time. So I'm waiting on that. I will eventually get a camera if you want me to. You don't need to see my face, I suppose, but I'm willing to. I will be moving my setup into a bigger room in a few months, around about March there, so early March, where I will have much more room to put stuff. I have a reasonable sized system set up so far. I just need more storage space. My closet is full. My room is full. This is where I literally play seated on my bed. at this point. I'm sitting here on my bed. I've got like a half chair behind me. If I do get a camera, I'll show you. These things are pretty awesome. I recommend them heavily. If you play from a bed, which is a good spot, or if you're just on your bed, just doing work on a laptop, it's pretty comfortable. Mine's just it's cloth stuffed, and I imagine like stuff with cotton, whatever pillow filling you use. And that's 5 minutes of me waffling because I do not like scary games like this. But you know what? And it's not because this game is popular on YouTube that I'm playing this. I genuinely love Five Nights at Freddy's. The lore is absolutely insane to me that it's gotten this far in 7 years. Holy smokes, it's come far. And yeah, if I get, anyway, when my setup is fully complete, I will have longer videos through a capture card. I will have editing software to cut out the middle stuff that is boring and you could do without. Trying to think of what to say here. Stream of consciousness is how I work. I cannot do scripts for the life of me. And I promise, I will try to better things. I originally have played this once before. I did 2 episodes. I was going to upload them, but I always watch them back before I upload. My microphone had not been recording the entire 2 episodes. An hour and a half of content or more, thereabouts. I've deleted those videos because there's friggin' nothing. I was very unhappy. All that work, and it's just gone because just watching me silently play, it's not going to give you context to my thoughts as to what's going on and what I'm doing. I doubt I'm going to go for all of the endings on this. That is a heavy, heavy doubt, because by now they're probably patching the glitch that lets you save after a certain event, when the game stops letting you save, because I would so do that. But because, I'm not a proud man. I will cheat in games if I feel like it's unfair. If it's fair, I won't cheat. I shouldn't have need. If I feel like a game is being unfair to me, though, okay, pal, now we're going to the cheat menu, and we are engaging something to level the playing field as I see it needs to be leveled. I'll never go for out-and-out invincibility. That's certain. Because there should be an element of risk in order for there to be any element of fun. In this game in particular, Security Breach, it won't be as fun if I had the ability to just turn off the animatronics' ability to see me, because then it's just me walking around. It's just a walking simulator at that point, and it's no fun. But if I had the ability to, say, activate a cheat that gave me the I think it's the Phaser Blaster. It has 6 shots, recharges after about, I think I've seen it recharge in about 10 to 15 seconds, and that is forever if you run out. And every time you shoot, it resets the countdown. So if you fire 3, that's 15 seconds. And if you fire a shot at 14.9, it resets all the way back to 0, and it's another 15 seconds to charge. And in my case, I would like that to be cut down to like 5 seconds. At the most. I'd say 10 seconds is fair. 5 seconds I'm happy with. Without further ado, let's start this. I'll talk over the opening. I hope this isn't copyrighted. What the devil? Oh. Continue game. No, we're going to delete that. That's me. I meant to start recording. I forgot to do that. And here we go. I ain't skipping this. No way. This is a beautiful. Not beautiful. This is a good song. Boom. I wonder if I can get the arcade beat 'em up that Scott Cawthon put out on PlayStation. If he put it on PlayStation, I might get it, just because I like the thought. I like the thought of these 4 being the heroes of the game, not the villains. Yeah, well, Freddy, of course, is a hero. The others, not so much. Yeah. I wonder what is with the shoulder pads, honestly, because the shoulder pads, I get Mobile Suit vibes from this stuff, Gundam vibes. Kind of streamlined a little, but general idea, I hope you get. I may eventually upgrade to a full desktop PC to do some of my gaming, but I don't like use mouse and keyboard. I just have awkward fingers for that kind of thing, so controllers, it works a little better for me. Something was detected and it shut him down. I'm not sure why. I think it would have kicked in a lot sooner. I wish this had more this when you're piloting Freddy. See, where's my brain at the moment? Yeah, I got to the daycare, and then the game just decided, nope, you haven't been recording this entire time through 2 separate videos that were done back to back. I did another video just the other day, yesterday in fact, that I'll be uploading that tonight, I suppose. It's snowing pretty heavy where I am. I use satellite internet for everything. If I'm talking a little loud, it's because I got this. I might turn the volume. Might turn the verbal volume down here. Let's do that just quick. Master volume voice. Yeah, if I talk a little loud, it's because they're talking loud enough for me to. I'll turn the voice back up later for the gameplay. But okay, how do I get to the? There we go. The menu's not exactly what I'd call completely user-friendly. I'm going to check on something. I'm downloading a few things in the background. First Class Trouble version 1.07. Let me know if you want to see me play that when I have my good internet backup. I use satellite internet for downloads, and my phone has a hotspot with 15 gigabytes. I'm gonna try to downgrade the satellite internet because I don't need a lot of that. I use that for downloads. I can wait for downloads. I can do that. That literal overnight. I go to sleep. I wake up. Most of it's done. Usually, I use, if you want to be specific, HughesNet for the satellite internet because they promise 25 megabytes a second. It is, I'd say, well below that for where I live, sadly. But I live out in a rural place, rural-ish. It's not quite a big city, not quite a small town, but I live in a town. It's not too big, not too small. It's nice and yeah, it's nice. I'll say that. It's very peaceful, very comforting, very nice. Right up near the mountains. Great fishing nearby. You probably can't see this. You can't see the PlayStation button control the thing bring up when you tap it once for things. First Class Trouble, Happy's Humble Burger Farm. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with that. Fortnite, because why the heck not? And Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, version 1.29. And that is a lot of downloads. That'll be going on well past morning, I think. And again, sorry, I'm a little congested at the moment. I've been thinking about. I think I've got something here for that. Actually, I might take that during a short break between videos. We are currently at past. I'm gonna say, closing in on 15 minutes. So that's okay. Circled and douche. I turned down the voice volume. He's still a bit loud.
Scanning complete. How odd. Your guest profile is unknown to me. Who are you?
I'd say Freddy's probably about average human height, maybe close to 6 feet.
I will notify the main office.
So Freddy booted in safe mode. I wonder if that means...
Connect to the main network.
That seems to have disabled all the,
She's not going to let you call for help until she finds
what would
me.
you say, animosity? The combat mode.
I hear footsteps.
That is the security guard. She can help.
No, I don't trust her.
Why not?
I don't know who she is, but she's trying to get me. Isn't there some other way?
I've been watching other people play this, so there's not really a lot of surprises for me, but the jump scares will get me badly. Now, is that just me, or does that sound like an inversion of the
What was that?
Zelda item get?
Hello, Gregory. It is me, Freddy. I will escort you to the main entrance.
This is one of the few audio messages you get in the game. The rest of them are all
There is a button on the wall.
just text.
Make it accessible to you now.
Neat. Mission find button. Now, when Gregory talks, if you see his face in a mirror, he doesn't, his mouth doesn't move. I wish more of these worked. I know the 3 that do. I don't know if there are any others that do. I wish this had a flashlight in it just straight out of the gate. If I could have done anything to make any changes with the devs, if I had that kind of power, flashlight from the start, and the ability to like throw tin cans or just trash. You crouch down, collect these, collect stuff to throw and cause distractions. Like an I'd say a Resident Evil 7, 8 style, just Resident Evil style system to manage items. That'd be great. I pick up some Fazbear Clean Team AP cleaner, some Gigabyte. That sounds cool. 141. Huh. My nose is... I'm sorry about my nose, people. It's nothing I can control. But, having to do this recording twice, that is just sad to have to do.
Your tale was beautiful. Everyone was watching you. Everyone loves you. Everyone wants to be you. You are the best.
She does play a mean keytar, and I do like her design. It's a very colorful design, very interesting. Good character. Narcissistic as what the heck is all this noise? Okay, so that's not me. That is someone going absolute bonkers crazy on something. I may pause here for a second. I'm gonna just mute the mic here for a second. Hope it restarts, and I'm just gonna grab a tissue real quick. Alright, let's see if it resumes recording. Why does it not let me just circle out of this? That's usually what it does. Now, I'm not a game designer or developer. I'm going to guess that this is Montgomery Gator's room. I'm going to say he's not actually physically there in-game, It's just the sound effects playing from a source somewhere in the room. If he is in there, he's T-posing. And it just makes, and they're just throwing stuff around or just making the sounds appear. Oh yeah, someone's shredding. So does this mean the animatronics have learning AI capable of improving skills? You know, that'd be an interesting design. And even if it's pretty simple, it's like, okay, if I move my fingers like this and play like this, then this sound is produced, and so on and so forth. Which I think would be pretty awesome. Whoopah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Freddy and the
Neon signs of the 4 characters.
after a few days of scheduled
Little children's drawings all over.
front of the building, where you will be given novelty glasses, a voucher for 1 free soda refill, and where you will sign a legal disclaimer releasing us of all liability for anything
And
that might have happened during your visit.
Hi there.
Awesome night, and we'll see you again soon.
You know what? That is a nice design with these guys. That is, I'd like to see this made real. Put like put a good sized battery in a sign, put a little rotating system in there, and just make this sort of thing real. Put a face on it and everything. And I think that'd help a lot with spills. Maybe even give them like a little proximity triggered warning, like, sorry, this isn't sorry about this, can't, wet floor. You know, stuff like that. Requires backstage pass. Do you ever get that? I don't know if you ever get that. There's the cupcake with the buck teeth. I think I bit my lip earlier and I hadn't noticed it until now. Well, yeah. For my earlier playthrough, I'd adjusted the mouse sensitivity because it felt just a little stiff. You'd think they'd soundproof a room that has someone going ham like that, because that is not a good idea to allow people to hear. Just, you hear Monty going ham in there, and it's just scary. Okay, so I guess she can't see me in the mirror. I know there's some places around here with stuff hidden, so I'll check that later. There's Freddy. How you doing, big guy? Just be a sec.
The stupid door won't open.
Ah.
You are going to need a photo pass to open the door. Apologies, I assumed you had one already. Well, you should be able to find one at a convenience counter.
Party foul. Customer complaint. We paid for the Glam Freddy Mega Deluxe Party Package, and Freddy broke down as soon as he got on stage. We paid to have him at the table and sing Happy Birthday. He was supposed to give her the cake. My daughter's birthday has been ruined. I demand a refund. Okay, Karen. Sheesh. Utility tunnel, staff only. STAFF. Does that stand for something? First class trouble updated. That 12 minutes went by fast on that. You know what? Yes, it did. 12 minutes. Almost wang Gregory's head on that one. Sorry, kiddo. Whew, that would have hurt. Can I... Level 4. Noted. L chips, bold and spicy. Ooh, sounds tasty. Whoop. L chips. Tortilla style tortilla chip. Tortilla style tortilla chips. I'm a little concerned about that. Dated and undisappointed, boring. What? Give me the meat bites. Personally, I am carnivorous to the nth degree. I gotta have my beef. Gotta have my pork. Gotta have my steak. I like chicken just fine. I prefer red meat and pork over others. Level 3 security pass. I will have to remember. Yeah, I know. Where's the thing? Ooh. Yeah, that is that is a tonal reversal on that is the Legend of Zelda item get. Just reverse. Just instead of the key it's played in the opposite. I don't know the difference between major and minor keys, so I apologize for that. Why can't you power slide? That'd be more fun. Just slide across the floor. Come on, Glamrock Freddy. You should be allowed to power slide. I wasn't sprinting, though.
Way to go, superstar. I knew you could do it. I know how to get you out of here. Climb back into my chest cavity. There is still time, but we must hurry. If I am spotted, I will certainly be taken back to my room. I will escort you to the main exit through the utility tunnels. It is the safest path.
Okay, but you better be careful moving around. I don't want to be crushed and twisted into a meat pretzel.
Jerky shaped like a pretzel, folks. What do you think? It does sound good to me. And I'm not just saying beef. You can get all kinds of different jerkies. You know, tofu jerky, I'm certain it exists. See, tofu jerky, trying to think. Chicken jerky, turkey jerky, pork jerky, which I'm not a fan of. Keep an eye on that wall. That was a freaking endoskeleton. That was an endo. Not coming here until a lot later, if I come there at all.
She's down here. We have to go back.
Do not worry, Gregory. Even if we are spotted, you are safe with me. She would never suspect we are traveling together. However, we should still do our best to avoid her. If I am sent back to my room, we will never get to the lobby before midnight.
Okay, and I happen to know something. Oh, come on. Off to the left, there was a speaker on that gate, and I know how to open it. But I won't be able to until later. Moves so much faster on his own. Fine, I'll hide. Now, situational, locational awareness. 101. Look at the area. Where did she come from?
Freddy,
I didn't hear that chain open.
Officer Vanessa, I do not know how I got here.
Oh, jeez, he's a bad liar.
Tonight, you know. Your system crashed and you ruined the show. Now, parts and services have you on reduced power. They said as a safety precaution. Just one more thing to deal with.
I apologize.
Okay. Look, we're like 15 minutes from closing and some kid is sneaking around backstage. If you see anything, notify me immediately. I already alerted the others. Now, go back to your room.
Quit waving! Quit waving, you idiot! Ah!
I told you she was after me.
I said nothing. I will keep you safe. Let us go.
Now, is it padlocked? I can't see if there's a... I call baloney on this. I don't think there's a padlock on there. No, there's no padlock. You could just grab this by these two chains here and pull back. Also, yellow chains. Yellow seems to be the common color used by a lot of games these days as a shorthand for this is interactable. Go here, climb this. That sort of stuff. Just something I've taken notice. So, once you get to a certain point, you can access this speaker with a special power that only Freddy can
Where
use.
are we?
We are now under the Pizzaplex. These utility tunnels connect all the attractions.
We can go anywhere in the building?
By the way, I'll be watching this back.
Plaza Monte Golf, Roxy Raceway.
I'll be watching this
They
back
are
to
all
make sure it
accessible
recorded.
to
If it
staff
doesn't, I will have to try again.
Guests
And I
are
won't do
never
that
allowed
until I
here,
can
but
connect the microphone
this is
to the
a
PlayStation.
special situation.
Why can I see the chain but not the gate? Oh. Oh, beans. Staff bots. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't know if you can run out of power in this place, but I know what happens if you do run out of power. Remember that for later. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, another tip for the developers, maybe slightly increase the time for Freddy's battery. Maybe increase it by like
When I found you,
20% per
you
segment.
must continue without me. I will guide you on your fast
20% more
march
power
into
would make Freddy far superior.
I don't know if I can do this alone.
Make him far more useful. Otherwise, he is useful, but he's nowhere near the full potential. I could not see that ring going because of the green strap on that. Make the doors a little less sensitive. Maybe make it so you have to press a button to open some of them. That would have been great. That scared the crap out of me almost. Immediately we could have used Freddy here.
It's Chica. Maybe I could distract her with something.
Knock over objects to distract. If I could throw stuff to distract, it would be better. Oh, I'm glad she walked instead of ran. Ah. What in heaven's name? What did you do to those mirrors in there? What the heck? Jeez, cables lying out open, trash, paper, and cardboard out in the open. What in the daylights is this? Can't run forever. Funny thing, I know that you can get items that increase your ability to move. Your stamina goes up at certain item acquisitions. The Freddy, I'm guessing the sodas. Not 100% on that, but you get items. Phew. Yeah, like Yahtzee said, it does a great job at building the tension. It just needs to not build it so harsh. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to call the first episode just because I've been on here for a fair bit. And we are at 34 minutes. So I feel that's good length for this episode. So to recap the things, got my external storage device set up. Got a microphone that I need a USB cable extension. I should have thought of that at first. Didn't hit me until I noticed it wasn't long enough. I figured maybe it comes with like an 8-10 foot cord, and it doesn't. So that's going to be a thing. But got the extension cords coming. Got the USB hub coming along, and the microphone I got. If I would have kept the box over here, it's a TC777 condenser mic. Not what most of the beginners use. They think they said use like a blue something. It's going to drive me crazy trying to remember that blue, whatever. I'll look it up later. If anybody actually cares for me to do so, please comment on that. Should get those within a couple of days. If this doesn't record properly, I'm not kidding you. I'm just straight up going to wait until I get the extension cables and the condenser mic. It says the condenser mic will work with the PlayStation. If it doesn't, you're stuck with me on this headset until middle of March, probably. Well, not middle of March, but around early March. Within like the first week, second week at the latest. Got a sneeze coming on. Oh no, and it didn't go. Oh no. I hate those sneezes. Now I'm sitting here eyes watering and I don't sneeze. Why? Why? Oh, crud. Well, at any rate, I've got just about the basics setting up. I'm about ready for that. I'm hoping the condenser mic can reach me from where I'm going to set it. I'll do a few test videos, just like a minute or two, see how all that works. And when I'm happy with the audio quality of it, I will then figure that's where it's going to sit. Here's how I'm going to sit. Hopefully it records well. If it doesn't, I'm so sorry. But you're going to have to wait for me to get that capture card and upgraded laptop to do this. But I will tell you what. As soon as I get the upgraded laptop, I will get Super Robot Wars 30. The 30th anniversary Super Robot Wars in English from Steam. And hopefully it's controller compatible, because I have a controller I can do that with. And when I get the capture card, if I can use any of my other consoles for that, I have more content I promise I can give you. And by then I'll have an easier setup to where I can do that. So hopefully, if I can figure all of this out, how to do certain things, my library of games will expand considerably. I will have, PC games, I will have PlayStation games, Xbox games, Switch games. I'm trying to think of anything else I'd have my hands on. I'm even talking like old Xbox 360 games. Because if I can figure out how to do all of that, I will probably get 2 or 3 more external hard drives for everything, or more. Just so I can have as much possible content available to do. Excuse my hiccup there. And I will do what I can to bring you as much content as I'm capable of that won't get copyright claimed to Hades and back. And I think that's all I've got for the moment. Hopefully I'll be back soon. If Lord Generias, you gotta promise yourself this is going to frickin' work. We are going to get this to record my audio. If I have to restart this thing several times, I will get it done. I promise. Thank you, Lord Generias. Look at me going crazy like Roxy over here without the narcissism. Narcissism replaced by self-annoyance. Not loathing, though. I promise you I do not hate myself. I'm just mildly disappointed in my life choices, but you know what? Who doesn't have those moments? 58 hours left on the Happy's Humble Burger Farm download. That is my internet, folks. That's my internet for updating. It's faster after midnight, and it's the middle of winter, snow on the dish. Slowing it down a lot. But you know what? It is what it is. And I've got so many games I'd like to share with you. I've got so many games I'd like to play for you. Once I get the capture card, as long as it doesn't have to format every single time I do something, because then I'll have to get like a few of them over the course of months when I can afford it. I'll be setting up a Subscribe-Star, maybe a Patreon. I'm not sure on that, but I'll do what I can, and I've got a lot of games to bring you, and I want to make sure I do this right, or as close to right as I can. But I'd like to know what people want me to play. I'll eventually put a list of games up on my my Reddit page, and go ahead and vote for what games I have you want me to play. I have games that I will be renting in the future to bring you. I'll try to make sure to remember to record those. Sadly, I can't record the videos. I can't put the recorded videos on the external hard drive. I don't know why. I could probably get a USB stick, flash drive, to do that, and I might do that around the same time I get the capture card and all. I have to do this piece by piece. I can't just buy everything all at once. This is a slow startup for me, but eventually we will get to a good channel. But I'm going to need your help to do that eventually, because I don't have a steady source of income at the moment. I get just a little bit a month, and eventually I'm going to be trying to find ways to make more money so that I can do this for all of you. I want to create a working relationship. I probably could have been running from Monty this whole time, but again, I frickin' hate jump scares, and I don't want to chance it. I want to do this with as low a death run as I can. I will tell you what, it's up to 64 hours on that update file now. That's how bad a location I live in for internet. I don't have a lot of choices. But, hey, you know what? I hear that, who is it was going to be? It was going to be Elon Musk bringing the world better internet. Come on, Elon. Do it for me. Do it for the Demon Lord. And all the people who are in the future watching him. And if not for me, then do it for, everyone else. But, maybe keep a soft spot in your heart for me. Yeah. So that's it for this episode. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I'm not up high on viewership yet, but it's higher than it was when I posted my first 2 videos. So hopefully the upload will go faster. But again, if it does this stuff overnight, that's fine. I'll do what I can. I have none of my phone's internet left, so I can't bring any online content, but eventually I will. Eventually. If I can get that up to like a 30 gigabyte plan, I'll be better for it. If I can get it up higher than that for what I'm going to downgrade from, we'll see how that turns out. But if all goes well, I should have much more content to bring you. I'm going to try to avoid anything copyright strikeable or claimable, because I'd like to eventually monetize this channel. But until I can do that, I want to know that I want to try to ask for help so that my Subscribe-Star, Patreon, I might do both of them just to cover my bases. Looks like they charge about the same, honestly. But if I can get that set up, I should be able to eventually start growing this channel more and more. Who knows? Someday I might be able to afford expanding, like building onto my house to have a bigger room for more stuff. Until then, I'm just working with what I got. But hopefully things will work out in the future. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends if you feel like they'd get a laugh out of me fumbling, bumbling, and just rambling and waffling and everything else. Until the next video, if this gets frickin' put up at all, because if it doesn't, so help me, I'm going to be very disappointed. Going to be disappointed, and someday I hope to have enough editing skill to put stuff in here to make this more interesting. I will see what I can do. If this all works out well, I'll be doing more stuff with my old laptop for the editing, but until then, this is the best we got. So, without further stalling for time, this is 45 minutes. That's 10 minutes of me rambling. Sorry for that, but enjoy, and I'll be back soon.